Jurassic World Live Tour sits between the first Jurassic World film and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And we started by looking at what could be happening on the other side of Isla Nublar alongside the events that brought down the Jurassic World Park.
I think from the offset we wanted to create an immersive experience for all members of the family. Something where our audience could feel like they were really part of it and part of the world that everyone around the world knows and loves so much.
And we wanted to take our audience on a journey that was part of the canon of Jurassic World. So when they came, they saw all the familiar dinosaurs and all the familiar story beats that you would in one of the films, but we're bringing it into a live scenario, which is completely different and really exciting for a new audience. Our story is completely separate to any of the films. I think some of the fans were worried that we were going to just be recreating what the movies do, but the reality is we've managed to give them a new angle on the island, and it's something that as a franchise that they've been waiting to hear about what else was happening on the island at that point. So the fact that we're filling in some of those gaps for them is just seemed to really excite all of them when we were telling them about it.
And one of the most important things for us throughout this whole process has been authenticity, and working with the filmmakers, with NBC Universal, with Steven Spielberg, Colin Trevorrow. That's really been at the heart of everything that we've done, and we've done extensive research. We've really got down into the fine detail of the brand, really to work out what makes a Jurassic World show, and so hopefully the fans will appreciate that and go with us on that journey.
We get to meet a new dinosaur called Genie, who's a troodon, the most intelligent dinosaur to ever have lived. And we bring a whole new host of human characters, led by Dr. Kate Walker, who's investigating emotional behaviour of dinosaurs. And we use a dino decoder as our primary tool to find out what is going on inside Genie's head.
And it's Genie's intelligence that is really at the heart of our story.
Throughout the show, we get iconic moments. You know, we have our T-Rex, we have Blue as our iconic dinosaurs, as well as all the others. And we even have our own gyrosphere, which is the first to ever been created in a live environment. But then we also get the Jeep. And when that Jeep comes out for the first time with Dr. Kate Walker screeching into the scene, it's such a moment. And with the headlights blaring, you just can't help but fall in love with it again.
One of our most exciting moments for me is the scene with our raptors, and they all have cameras on their heads, and that's live streamed onto screens on our stage, which our characters reference. So you literally are part of the show, and your face is live streamed onto our stage, which I think for an audience is going to be really thrilling.
The thing about doing this show is that you need an equal amount of experience in both live entertainment, but also working with technology. And that's the big thing. You know, we are pushing boundaries in the way we've made these dinosaurs, and our animatronics are what we believe to be the best on the market. Our goal would be to make the audience go on a journey with us where they actually forget that none of this is actually real in front of them, and that, you know, shouldn't be thinking about the technology. We just know that it's an undercurrent that's giving us the ability to take them on this amazing journey for the next hour and a half. We're constantly trying to break down that third wall and the barrier that sits around a traditional audience. You know, no longer do we want it to be the audience are behind safely kept in their seats and we're on stage doing our thing. We have moments where our performers run down the aisles and we almost imagine that our audience are in an arena on the day of Jurassic World as it falls, and hopefully that will be an exciting and thrilling experience for them. Similarly, we have the dino decoder that breaks down that wall and we bring them the emotional context of the story out to our audience. And then we also have seats built into the berm of our show, so if you're lucky enough to be sat in one of those seats, you're actually sat on the floor with our performers, and there are definite moments where both the human characters and our dinosaur characters come and interact with you. And again, it just means that if we can translate to those individuals on the front row, it will all ripple through and it will become an experience throughout the whole arena. If you love the films and you enjoy watching the films, you'll definitely be enjoying this show. We want to make it a family entertainment piece, and therefore every member of the family should be able to come and enjoy and find some value in our show.